Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikakwadash. I want to give double honor to Apostle Great Milson who rule well and teach well. I want to give a mighty shalom now the argument Aqua said rooted in his faith and truth day in and day out, pushing the word of the Lord, staying rooted in this truth. My apologies, Salakia. This is the brother Iowa of Nagir, Branch of Great Millstone. Lord willing, come back at it again with another video. And today the title of this video is going to be called Grind Now, Shine Later, right? And what do we mean by grind now, shine later? We're grinding in this truth. We're doing the hard work, tilling the ground, occupying till the Lord comes, so that when the kingdom of heaven comes, we're going to get paid for our hard work, man, right? So I have a few scriptures lined up. Lord, when this is edifying, and we're going to go in from there. So let's start with Micah 2:10. All right. Micah 2:10, it states, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. This world is polluted, man. Everything in this world is polluted, man. The things of this world does not coincide with the Lord. It doesn't, it's not in harmony, right? Do we not know that James 4:4 says the friendship of this world is enmity with the Lord, right? If you have the love of the world, the love of the Father is not within you. We understand these scriptures, man. We understand that if you're going to be a part of this world, you're going to go down with this world. So what should we be doing in this time? We need to be working, tilling the ground, doing what the Lord has asked us to do. He left us work to do until he comes back, man. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be grinding, right? That's what we mean by grind now, shine later. It's time to lock in and do what the Lord has asked us to do, man, because later, when that time comes, he's going to be the one to lift us up, man. He's going to be the one to redeem us, right? Luke 19:12, it says, And he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, Occupy till I come, right? Occupy in what? Prophecy, man. This is what we need to be watching for. This is what we need to be deciphering for the people, man. Right? We wait to see what the Lord is going to give us so that we can break it down, Lord willing, edifyingly, and give it back to the people so that they can be warned, man. Right? This is what we need to be doing, man. Salakia. All right. It says, Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am provoked and reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it, man. What's the vision? The vision of what's to come, man. That's why we're watching for prophecy, the measurements of understanding when the Lord is going to make his return. We're watching for the things that the Lord has said was going to happen, and they're happening, man. Prophecy is speaking. It's popping off like popcorn. We're seeing all types of things. Just this week, we're seeing in the news how planes are falling out of the skies, right? We have the rumors of war still going on. New laws coming in effect, right? We're seeing these things. These are the things that the Lord, the precursors, right? The things that the Lord says shall to come, but the end is not yet. Verse 2, and it says, And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Where in those days it's speaking. It's speaking volume, man. All the things the Lord said is happening. So all those things, which one of my favorites is Ezekiel 12, where they said, what is this proverb that they speak? Pretty much that proverb that the Lord isn't come, he slacks concerning his promise. He's not slack, man. The things that he said are going to happen is going to happen. And everything in that Bible that he says is going to happen is going to happen. Why? Because he's true to his word. So these things have to happen before he makes his return, man. It says, In the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. That's why we have to stand upon our watch, because it's going to happen. And if you, in a blink of an eye, you're being lackadaisical, you can get caught up. You could fall back into those old ways. That's why I said this is a tight path. That straight gate, fire on one side, water on the other. We're tight roping, man. We have to focus on what's in front of us. Right? We have to occupy, man. Okay. Ezekiel 3 17. Ezekiel 3 and 17 says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. These are the things. What are you watching for? Once again, prophecy. These are the things. We're warning the people that the Lord is coming back. Get your houses in order. Right? Lock in. Right? Take full advantage of this grace period. It says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in iniquity. But his blood will I require at thy hand, because what did you not do? You didn't do what the Lord told you to do. You didn't give him warning. You weren't watching. You weren't being the watchdog that you're supposed to be. You were being a dumb dog. You weren't standing upon that high tower. Right? We're the ones that are watching to warn the people to know when destruction or different things are on its way to harm them, harm us. It says verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. You delivered your soul because you deal with the Lord. Ask you to, you're being a good servant. That's what we want to be in this thing, a good servant, a profitable servant. We're playing with the Lord's money, man. You don't want to play with the Lord's money. We want to flip. We want to make profit, bringing in that good fruit, right? Okay. Hebrews 6 and 10, it says, for Yahweh is not unrighteous, forget your work and labor of love. Right? He's not going to forget the things that you're doing in truth, the videos you're putting forth, the fasting, the repenting, the hard times, the hard days, all the things that you're putting away, giving up your life for him. You're going to earn your life, man. You're building up that spiritual bank account. We're storing our riches in heaven. These things, you're building up a spiritual bank account. So when it's that time, you can cash fully out. Right? This is our savings, our spiritual savings that we're going to pull from in those last days, in that last day, in the days of Jacob's trouble, man. And that day when the Lord comes back to beam us up, man, you're going to cash fully out, man. This is like we're investing in a stock. And when it gets big and it's really right there, that's when we're going to cash out. The Lord's going to cash out for us. It says, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Right? Let's get in the NLT. It says, for Yahweh is not unjust. He will not forget how hard you have worked for him and how you have shown your love to him by caring for other believers as you still do. Still do. Right? This isn't what you did do. Still do. Enduring to the end, man. Pushing this word and truth until the end. Giving that warning until the Lord takes you off the street. Right? We have to fight hard until the end. This isn't a race of the strong, the swift, the fast, but the one who endures. We counted up the cost, man. We understood what we signed up for. So now it's time to endure and occupy and tend to the plow. No man that turns from the plow is fit for the kingdom of the Lord. Roughly paraphrasing. So that we're not going to turn from the plow. We're going to grind now. Like, yeah. We're going to start at Zephaniah 3:19. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflicted thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out, and I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. So in all the places that we're at the low now, we're going to have that fame, man. We might not have that fame now, but the Lord is going to give us that fame in due time. He lifteth up, he bringeth down. He's going to lift us up in that time. We're going to be that new pillar, that new standard in the kingdom. The kings, the judges, man. But what we're doing now, we're grinding now, so that in that day it pays off. Right? It says verse 20, at that time I will bring you again, even the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. Will I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord. He's going to turn back. He's going to redeem us, man. All those things where he says, endure and let no man take thy crown. Right? He's gonna grant us seats to be judges. Right? That new pillars in the earth. Right? The second Ezra where he says, who is he that stand higher than the rest? Putting crowns on their heads. These are all the things that we're looking forward to. Wisdom of Solomon says, if you desire being scepters, thrones, and etc., first obtain wisdom. Right? That's what we're doing now. We're doing the hard work. We're tilling. So on that day we can earn and have a good rest. Right? You're not doing this in vain. So I went way too far. Galatians 6:7. It says, be not deceived, Yahweh is not a mock. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So what you're doing now does count. It's going to count. Wisdom now shall be the stability of thy times. Right? So all of the things that we're doing now is going to pay off in that day. It's like studying for a test. That main test is going to come upon all men to try them. And are you going to be ready to pass it, Lord willing? We don't know, but Lord willing we are. Doing these things, we're going to be Lord willing. Right? The Lord has gave us the study guide, the cheat sheet in order to understand on how to pass his test. Right? It says, verse 8, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the spirit of the spirit reap life everlasting. Life everlasting, man. Did it not say the one that has uncorruptible shall put on incorruptible? Right? Mortal shall be immortal, roughly paraphrasing. These are the things that we look forward to, man. So continue to run that race. Continue to strive for excellence. Be ready to answer all men. To give an answer, roughly paraphrase, we understand the scripture. But this is what we need to be locking into more, man. Remember why we're doing this. Don't lose focus of why you're in this truth, man. Don't be that Matthew 24 servant who turned back and became a hypocrite. We don't want to be those type of men. So Lord willing, this video is edifying. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakarash. I want to give a mighty shalom to all the Akim, man, and Aqua. Kwame Yasharala, Kwame Yasharala, Kwame Yasharala, Ababa Ball, Chemotherapy 2025, man. Soon.